Goodness. Hi, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Jack and Homestead and Angelica and Shara and Ashley and Belle and Josie. Good morning, McPlant. Hello, Shazam, 50 Shades of Beige, Kimber, Jane Fonda and the Twinks. Hello, Sarah, Jangle Cat. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another ad hoc live stream. Happy, Thursday. It is Thursday here. Thank you all so much for being here. We're going to get straight into it because I've got no chill and I had a little bit of time today. So we're going to be watching from the one, the only, the incomparable and incomparable Miss Foodie Beauty, Chantal Marie, Miss Chantopoulos herself, and her most recent upload entitled Defamatory Claims, which is just under 20 minutes. And then she's got a live stream, which is currently going on. And I know there was a live stream yesterday that I also didn't catch up on, but there's too many live streams. It is really the golden age of live streams again with Miss Chantal, and I can't, it's not that I can't keep up. I just can't, dedicate 6 hours a day anymore. So we're going to be watching that. Hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you. If you're new, and thank you very much for returning if you are coming back. I'm not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who lost some weight, talks about things on the internet, and watches way too much of too many people. Also, wears Zambi. Also, not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate, just here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about what? About what? Choices about what we say, choices about what we put on the internet. Choices. I am very cozy, comfy today. Yes. Yeah, I do. I am enjoying the fleece. Okay, let's get started. Hello, Chantal. Tell me more about your defamatory claims.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video.
Thank you so much.
So I hope you have your pearls ready to be clutched, because this
You know what? I don't. My props drawer is empty.
is going to be this kind of video. And when it comes to my pet care, people like to clutch their pearls over every little thing. And that's what I'm going to discuss today. I'm going to tell you the full story about Julia, and then I'm not going to talk about it anymore.
Okay, well, historians in the chat, you let me know, because I have my own memory of all of this.
So basically what's going on is I'm now being accused of being an animal abuser because my cat has
You neglect your animals. Full stop, the end.
not been spayed yet. And she has been given 2 times, not once or 3 times, it's 2 times.
Okay.
I don't know what they call it, a progestin shot. It's a hormone shot to keep her out of heat for several months. Her first shot lasted almost a year, exactly. So yeah, they can last several months. The first one was administered by a different veterinarian. This one, a different one, 2 different veterinarians.
Why?
But if you're going to call me an animal abuser for getting her this shot, then you're also calling the veterinarian an animal abuser, which I can guarantee you 100%, they're not in the profession to abuse animals.
Okay.
You would need to call them that.
That logic doesn't make sense, first of all. It doesn't make sense. Second of all, what? Why did you go to a separate vet? Also, you said it wasn't a pharmacist, but it was kind of a vet clinic, but it was kind of in the animal district. It was Animal Kingdom? No. Animal Farm? No. Animal Crossing. That's the one. How long does progestin shot last? Commonly called the depot shot or birth control shot, this medication is injected into your arm or buttock. Is that for humans? Okay. Cats. Cats. I don't know how long it lasts in cats. There we go. Prednisone or depomendrol. This may be given for... help stimulate... No. Shot of depomedrol. I think this might be something different. Will last 3 to 6 weeks. Let's say anti-heat shot. Cats. There we go. Little help. Okay, we'll come back to it. It's fine. Chat, you let me know. But I was very certain that the first time she introduced this shot for Julia, it was 3 to 6 months. Progesterone. I thought that's what I... Progesterone. Shot cats. Medroxyprogesterone. Progesterone. It's more potent than progesterone and acts as an agonist for androgen and short receptors. In the depot formula, a single injection can produce long-lasting effects. The half-life in cats is 12 to 17 hours, followed by an oral dose, but much longer, 40 to 50 days after an IM dose. So 2 months. There are 4 to 6 weeks. Medroxyprogesterone acetate. Okay, interesting. Several weeks. I'm not seeing what she's saying here. Or what she's about to say, rather.
Logically, because they are the ones who actually gave the shot. And actually, when we first brought Julia to the vet when she went into
Prednisone is a different thing.
heat to see about getting her fixed, which we did do, the vet was the one who suggested the shot for now because she needed other treatments that he wanted performed before she could be fixed. So here's the story. We got Julia from someone Salah knew, and that person that Salah knew got them from somebody they knew and had to leave the country.
That's also different news. Not the leaving the country. She told us that Salah got it from a friend of his who was moving, who is very similar, because the way she was telling the story was very similar to the Sam and BBJ, her willingly and freely giving up her cats story, which I found interesting. Now we've got an added layer of no, Poopy's friend who had a friend who was leaving gave it up. So we're adding an extra layer of nonsense. Excellent. Meepsters, thank you for the super chat. Lovely. Good to see you, Meepsters. And thank you for the super chat. Yes. Meepsters says just stopping by to say hi and thank you for the entertainment. You're welcome, mate. I'll try to make it entertaining. I'm also trying to learn about this depot shot. I see many and varied different responses as to how long it's actually effective for. But thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Hello. Happy day.
So they were looking to rehome Julia. Julia was never theirs. They had other cats to take care of. So that person wasn't really sure about her whole history, about her exact age and everything like that. So we weren't sure about her exact age. It was just an estimate. I can't even remember now what it was, but she was...
God, you lie. You lie. You lie. Your pants are on fire and you never lied so much. Shah, thank you for being here for 16 months, mate. Shah says, I wish I knew of this. She makes none of this, rather. She makes it our business. She does. I mean, she's making the choice to share all of this on the internet. She could just not, but can't help herself. Got nothing else going on.
Pretty young. But that wasn't 100% certain. That was just an estimate to tell you guys, whatever. So she went into heat the first time. And so we brought her to the vet almost right away. The vet examined her, as a good veterinarian would do.
Yeah, I think it's medroxyprognosone acetate. That's the only one that's really coming up. This long-acting medication lasts for 4 to 6 weeks and may last longer in pets with kidney or liver disease. How much time do anti-heat injections take to start having an effect? We know that's a couple of days. And everyone in the discussion is just suggesting spay and neuter your pets. Interesting. Megestrol acetate may be used to suppress uterus by treating 5 milligrams daily for 3 days. That's multi-day though. She's talking about one shot. 2 to 3 weeks. Several weeks. I'm really not seeing usually return to heat within 40 to 50 days after progestins. If the cat is being treated with progestins, treatment should be stopped. Usually return to heat within 40 to 50 days. Okay, well, she's not making a lot of sense, but whatever.
And saw that she had like a skin condition we had no idea about, that he wanted to be fixed up first. So we had to take her where she gets her nails trimmed, get her a couple of these, the special shampoo to wash her skin. And that would have to clear up before she could be vaccinated. So then we had to get her vaccinated.
That's where I may be misremembering the anti-heat shot and then the month wait. So the month wait was for a skin condition. Right. Just adding layers of complexity to Julia's health history. Thanks so much for this, Chantal. It's great.
And then we had to arrange to get her fixed, but we thought, you know, even the vet said there's no rush because she has this vaccine that can last up to a year, and it did not a year. He said actually 10 months. This actually...
I legitimately, Chantal, I don't think that's the case. I think you are a liar and a full of poop. No, I don't. The way you told this story, you said 3 to 6 months in the beginning. I can find no reference to a miracle anti-heat drug that lasts a year for cats. If you would like to clarify, please do. But I don't think you are correct. And any reference to prolonged anti-heat treatment like describes multi-injection, multi-treatment. Like, I think you might be lying. Chat, do you think she's lying? I mean, she's awake and breathing, so. Lord Broke, hello, lovely to see you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and thank you for gifting 20 channel memberships. Welcome back to Annika, Fluffy, Chaos, Nicole, Andrea, Prunella, hello. Sarah, Juliana, Pineapple, lovely to see you always. Waterwolf, hello. Nightmare on your street. Texas Peep, hello. Kate. Atlantis, Northern Lass, Audra, GW, Taylor, Kitty Cat, Rachel. I think that's everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. Enjoy the fun emojis. And please make sure you thank the Monarch of Shinies themselves, the lovely Lord Brogue. Thanks, mate. Thank you.
Actually lasted almost a year. So usually it's about between 7 to 10 months, but it can last longer. So we just weren't really keeping track, I guess, of the exact date of when it would wear off. Another note is...
Why would you bother? You were told, if you get the shot, then you go and get the shampoo. Once the shampoo's done, we can vaccinate, which I'm assuming is that month, like, timeline that's sitting in my head. Once Julia's been vaccinated and that's all done, then we can get the spaying done. What is wrong with you? Don't answer that question.
Actually, he didn't want to give her the vaccine while she was in heat, because whenever she was in heat, she was under more stress and just more, tired and everything like that. So he wanted to wait until after her cycle was over, or she was no longer in heat, because this injection would have put her out of heat within 3 days. So it's like almost like a form of birth control, which even humans take. All right. So,
okay. It is very different. Her vet told her, hey, this should probably be a one and done situation type of deal. Stop fucking around. That's not what this is. This is not a birth control situation. This is you being too lazy to have your pet spayed. And too inconvenienced by your cat in heat. So you're going the route of, like, injectables, which can cause potential harm to your cat later down the line. That's not the same. That is not the same. Danielle, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Sky Ferrari, hello. Good to see you. And Patty.
Again, if it was animal abuse, the doctor would be responsible for the animal abuse, because they're the one who
that's not logical.
Recommended it to us in the first place.
The doctor recommended it to you to help Julia at a time of discomfort. You had to go to a second vet because the first vet would have looked at you and said, why didn't you get this animal spayed when I told you to? I told you to come back in 2 months' time when the skin condition was done and when the vaccine was done. Why did it take you so long to go back to the vet? That's the real question. Travis, hello, welcome back to Popstar. I appreciate it. Good to see you. Hope you're well.
Took care of her other health issues. To say for a creator, you know who it is, to constantly make content on the basis that we abuse our animals is full defamation.
It's really not. You neglect your animals.
Defamation. And I might be in Kuwait now, but this person better hope that I don't follow through with a defamation case in the future. You can laugh now, but all of it on my side, all of it's documented on their channel. Like, they have these streams and all these videos. And even if they take them down, the internet's forever, right? So anyway.
Chantal, I can't count on my two hands how many times you've threatened to go back to Canada and legal bees. So if you want to do that, that'd be great, because I'd be wildly entertained by the new arc. Let's pack up Kuwait. Let's call it done, because it seems kind of done. Like, you and Poopy seem kind of done, and you seem kind of miserable. So let's just pack it up. Let's go back to Canada, and let's legal bees. Have fun. Maybe you could represent yourself in a defamation suit. How fun would that be?
Because that's what it is. It's pure defamation. Even accusing me of animal abuse with BBJ, I have those files from the animal control who are responsible for animal abuse cases on my side. They've always left our premises without any account,
No, oftentimes they've left your premises without the ability to actually get in and see the cats. But whatever.
Deeming any abuse or neglect at all. So that's it. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not revisiting old drama. There's just no way. So back to Julia.
Eri, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Lovely. Eri says, Tinfoil Beret didn't get her spayed because she isn't staying in Kuwait and doesn't want to spend the dollars. Oh, God, that's so sad. She thought she would be gone by Julia's next heat. You know what? The timeline makes sense, though, because she was, like, I think I often forget that when Chantal went back to Canada in December, she wasn't planning on going back to Kuwait. Because she said, I need to move back to Canada, I need to get my health under control, this, that, and the other. And that's why Poopy ended up with new couches, and that's why Poopy was fishing for a potential new wife, whatever. It was because Chantal was originally supposed to be staying in Canada from December forward. And then the relationship would have fizzled out, and then she would no longer be loophole married. But instead, Poopy decided to get caught out on the internet, and Chantal had to fly back home to save her own. I don't even know. Like, that entire solution doesn't make a lot of sense in my mind. Like, why would you want to go back and try to save face on the relationship, which was terrible from the beginning? But I don't know.
So it was the vet who actually suggested this while we could take care of the other issues for Julia. Actually, as a side note, I just want to say, all of this is not really anyone's business, how I take care of my pet. If
you make it into content, it becomes your audience's business.
my pet, she's being well fed, she's spoiled with love.
Great. It's great to feed a cat. It's great to love a cat. It's great to provide homing for a cat and housing for a cat. It is also great to provide veterinary care to a cat, which you are failing to do.
And she's very comfortable here. Like, if she was out on the streets of Kuwait in the heat with no food, shelter, water, come on, you know? So there's just this person who has to keep twisting things, making me out to be a villain so they continue to have content. Anyways, meanwhile, they smoke all the time, hotboxing their animals with their cigarette smoke. So, and yes, I do smoke shisha once in a while, but I'm not here accusing people.
You also vape, just point of reference. And probably smoke cigarettes when they're available, but that's just a hypothesis.
Animal abuse, am I? So I guess we just didn't really keep track of like how long the vaccine was lasting. She did end up going in heat again, and I think what triggered it was me having the scent of those male cats on me from downstairs, because she was really into the scent, and she went into heat like the next day. So we are traveling very soon. I don't feel comfortable with getting her fixed without me being here to care for her and to keep an eye on her. So basically, we made the decision to go back to another vet and another pet clinic and say, you know, can we get her another shot for now? And the vet said yes, but this will be the last one. Usually 2 is like the max recommended, just to prevent problems in the future that the hormones could cause. So
you could have prevented the second shot by getting your cat spayed the first time.
Seeing that we don't really have...
Or prevented the first shot by getting your cat spayed when she was old enough.
Another choice, because we don't have the time. I know people will say, well, that's not an excuse not to get your pet. Not getting them fixed is not a medical emergency, okay? Like,
it should be a medical priority, you nincompoop. It's not an emergency, but oh my god, you literally do nothing with your day. You do nothing with your day. Set a fucking calendar reminder. Like, what? Like, I hate to ask the question consistently of what's wrong with you, but the way you mentally gymnastic your way out of any accountability. If you're a pet owner, you do have to be accountable for that pet's care. You don't just get to, but I give it treats, and I give it cuddles, and I stuff my mouth into its face. Yeah, there's also veterinary concerns.
We have these tickets bought, we have the hotel paid for, we have everything, and we will lose money on the plane tickets and everything. So, yeah, seeing as the vet said it was okay to get another shot, we got her another shot. And lo and behold, she's fine. She has, like, no symptoms of any side effects. She's back to...
Why are you the way that you are, Angelica? Yes, what an excellent reference. Also, yes, I have seen that they are making an Australian version of The Office. No, I don't know how to feel about it yet. We'll talk about it when it comes out.
Her regular self.
I can translate any specific references if there are viewers in the chat. You just let me know.
She's not lethargic or not eating or anything like that. Trust me, she's eating, and she's running around chasing flies and whatever else. So she's a happy cat. Anytime you've ever seen her on video, she's not cowering in a corner. She's not afraid. She's not emaciated. She's always on her back, which is the most comfortable, happiest position a cat could be in. Anytime I talk to her, she flops on her back and rolls over. You've seen that many times.
Lumps.
Just like you've seen many times in my previous streams and videos where BBJ was extremely happy. BBJ was extremely old, had a lot of health problems that old cats have.
BBJ had kidney issues, overgrown nails, arthritis, and was underfed. Because you refused to change her diet, her lifestyle, where you were feeding the cat. To go to the vet, the one time you did go to the vet, you were told she needed to come back to get some bloods done, and you just never went back. Like, maybe don't bring up BBJ in this.
So, I mean, yeah, like, Julia's fine. If you want to accuse me of being an animal abuser because my cat was in heat. That is just beyond ridiculous. And after this video, we're not even going to address anything ridiculous like that. You can keep, keep making your defamatory videos. I hope that they stack up, and I hope for your sake that I never take action on it, but we'll see, because that's just ridiculous at this point. Like, people are getting away with the most vile things and actions and saying and doing the most vile things to people in the community, and it's just like going too far. It's just being stretched too far. I get it that I'm not the person that I was, and you don't have the content that you used to, and guess what, people grow and they change and go through phases in life. I'm not here for your entertainment, like in the way that my life is not going to just be your entertainment in the way that
it is, though, Chantal. You're a content creator on YouTube whose content focuses on their life, so it by definition kind of is our entertainment. Emma, thank you for the super chat, love. Emma says, I just got my full back tattoo lined. Ooh. Just came to whinge and get sympathy. I hope you're okay, mate. Full back. Take care of yourself. I hope you don't get tattoo flu. Drink lots of water. Big cup of tea. Thanks for the super chat. Ooh, that's just line 2. And then comes the fill. And Moonface, thank you for the super chat, love. Moonface says, Fiona Apple, an absolute queen, cancelled an entire tour to tend to her sick dog. Just saying. A queen. Thank you, Moonface, for the super chat. It's lovely to see you today. I hope you're having a good Thursday. Or Wednesday. Yeah.
you think it is.
Queen.
So, I'm sorry that you can't profit off of my downward spiral over and over like you could before, but that doesn't mean that you can just invent BS like that. Defamatory content that I'm an animal abuser because my cat is not spayed and was given.
When is she going? Because it'll be interesting as well how this timeline will affect the argument. Because if she's not leaving for another week, she could have gotten Julia spayed. I think she's never getting Julia spayed.
An injection, hormonal injection, to keep her out of heat for a while.
Oh, a red kite and a kestrel. Oh, birds? Oh my god, that's awesome.
And yes, that is a good excuse to get her the injection because
very cool.
I don't want to have her have an operation, which is more major for female cats to be spayed than males, and just take off and leave the country because I would worry about her. Like my pets are very much loved, and you've never seen otherwise in any of my videos. Julia has always
No, we have
been happy. So yes, it's just something else to fake outrage over. And I've seen some creators, some reactors say that I'm stupid for bringing this to the internet. Why would I do that if I'm just going to be criticized for being an animal abuser? And my answer to that is because I simply don't care what people think about it. I'm not an animal abuser. I'm not going to hide.
Then why did you make this video?
Actions.
If you don't care, why did you make this video?
That are not harmful just because some other people want to twist it and interpret it that way. If the injection, the hormonal injection, was something that was so harmful for pets and was so it was a form of animal.
You've had to vet hop and you were told by the vet the second time that you shouldn't be doing this more than twice. 2 is probably too many.
Abuse. The vets would not be administering it. There can be side effects just like with any medication you give to someone or to your pets. But luckily, there's been no side effects with Julia at all. So she's fine. You can rage all you want elsewhere about it. Again, but I'm so happy that you have those videos documenting your defamation. Thank you very much. If people want to clutch their pearls about this situation, please do it elsewhere because I'm honestly trying to rebuild an audience who is not...
Oh no, you're rebuilding an audience again. Funny how that keeps happening, hey? Funny that people find Chantal like, why do people dislike this person so much? And it just takes a couple of weeks. And then everybody goes away.
All the time. Doesn't come on my streams to just, come up with all these things, cause drama, incite drama, and everything else. Like, I'm just over it. I'm just totally over it. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm done with that drama. It's just not, it's never ending. It's just always something else. And the things are becoming more and more outrageous.
Oh, Catalina, maybe. I don't think we ever got an answer to what Julia's skin condition was, but maybe.
It's outrageous. So if you're going to call me an animal abuser, again, just emphasizing that you'll need to call the vet an animal abuser because they're the ones who suggested it in the first place and they're the ones who administered it. I don't think that a veterinarian would administer animal abuse on their animals, on their patients. So that's just something that's like this person's audience is not logical. They don't think logically.
Chantal, your logic don't make a damn lick of sense, hey?
They're just...
Can't get on board. Spend literal hours watching you trying to figure out why it is the way that you are.
hive-minded, pack-minded, and they're just like a bunch of coyotes, like, and they don't think.
Leonie can't answer. I mean, it is entertaining, if nothing else. I do feel for Julia, but love a dumpster fire.
And they don't think for themselves. And unfortunately, that's what happens. You have these wild, ridiculous accusations.
Hey, Eric.
And you can think what you want. When we get back, we have about maybe, I don't know, we're not going to wait like the full time like last time, but I'd say after maybe 5 or 6 months, we will get her spayed.
Why not when she gets back? This whole 6-month plan. Why does Julia not get spayed the minute I don't agree with it, but I understand Chantal's logic of I don't want Julia to have surgery and then for us to go away and for us to not be here. I get that. I do understand that. I don't understand how we got here because that doesn't make sense. I don't get the 6-month timeline. What do you mean? How long are you traveling for? Why does it have to be 5 or 6 months from when you get back? That doesn't make any sense.
Like, we won't let her go into another cycle. But because of the injection, there's no rush. So, yeah. Should we?
I understand that she's lazy, but why would you even admit to 6 months? Why not just say, when we get back, I'll do it? I understand that adds pressure because her audience would be the one adding pressure about spaying Julia when she gets back. But the 6-month timeline doesn't make sense unless she's traveling for like 4 months. Doesn't make sense. Adriana, hello, good to see you.
It sooner this time. Yes, I don't think she may not have gone in heat if she didn't smell the cats, but it was always a possibility. So maybe we should have got it done before we traveled, like way before.
You absolutely should have got it done. You should have got it done the month after her skin infection and her vaccine were sorted. Should have got it done like when you first got Julia, or at least taken Julia to the vet to figure out the age and when all of that could happen. But when you first got Julia, you should have gotten the vax sorted at least.
But even if we didn't get her spayed, it's not animal abuse. You can't go around saying that animals who are not spayed are abused animals or neglected. Like, it's just not...
Yes, you can. You can absolutely say that they're neglected. Unless you've got some sick fuckery plan to breed Julia, there is and God, please no, there is absolutely no reason why Julia shouldn't be spayed. There's zero reason. This is not an injectable birth control for cat situation type of deal, Chantal. Oh my God. Annie with an L, hello, good morning, love, from my side of the planet. Big cup of tea. Annie said, thank you for the support in the super chat, love. Chantal, if someone should to save a life, the doc has to amputate. It's not the doc's choice to best case scenario. That's true. That's very, very true. I mean, extreme, but true. Yeah, I mean, the vet is very much in a situation of treating the cat with best case. And if that best case includes a hormone suppressant or shot or whatever it is to assist Julia in being in less comfort, and then telling the owner, you really need to get Julia spayed, you can't just keep doing this, girl, like, get a grip. Agreed.
The case, it's not it. Everyone has a different opinion on that. Some people are against getting surgery for their animals, and that's their right.
Catalina says, is the 6 month time frame, or asks, is the 6 month time frame because she still hasn't vaccinated the cat and you have to wait X amount of time between these shots and when she can be spayed? I swear it was a month the last time she was talking about it, but she might be full of poop. I mean, it's Chantal. She eats a lot of cheese, so chances are high.
They're right, you know? So unless the animal is being starved, shut away and actually neglected without food or water or love or attention for several days, you know what I mean?
Food, attention, love, great. Vet care, also very high up there.
Like,
Eri, thank you for the super chat, love. Eri says 6 months so she can say it is her decision. Oh, maybe. Yeah, she wasn't pressured by the audience. Dude, that defiance is strong with this one, hey. She will literally, maybe we need to, reverse psychology. That's what we all need to do. We need to tell her not to get Julia spayed, but I feel like she would still pick that up because she's just terrible.
Just because you don't know what you're talking about. Like, these accusations are so invalid and they're defamatory, and I know that this community where these reactors are don't care about that. They just don't. That's exactly what they're aiming for. And they're aiming at...
Adriana, thank you for that. Adriana said, I'm a vet tech and I've seen what not spaying your pets can do. So gross. And yes, it is neglectful because it could be prevented. Exactly. This entire situation could have been prevented if Chantal had taken Julia to the vet when she first got Julia and asked, hey, how old is this cat? I have no record of any of her vaccinations or anything. Can you give her a once over? Can you make sure she's okay? What are our options? What do I need to do? When do I need to come back? And the vet might have looked at the cat and said, okay, great, this cat's like 3 to 6 months old, so there's a skin condition, we can get that sorted with shampoo. Once that's sorted, we'll come back and we'll get vaccines, and then maybe a month later we can do the fixing. Also, the whole skin condition thing, I don't know if I think that happened. Because, well, no, actually, it probably did happen. Because remember when Chantal was going back to the pet store that had the groomers, like, attached to it? The one with the sad wallaby in it. That one. Sorry to bring it up. I think that Chantal probably got told, this is the shampoo that Julia needs. And that's why we were getting that content of her in the vet stores, was because Julia was at the groomers getting the shampoo and stuff. So I think that happened. But I don't understand. Chantal's got nothing to do with her time. And Poopy clearly has a lot of time up his sleeve as well. Mama Bear, thank you for being here for 32 months. Mama Bear says, I live in the middle of... alive in the middle of my day. What a grand day. I hope you're having a great day, mate. Hello, happy middle of the day.
Anything they can, hang on to or twist or whatever to make money. But it's just not the case, and it can backfire. And what goes around comes around, definitely. So I would be careful about that if I were you. But other than that, yeah, I eventually told people about Julia. First, I was in the gym and the pool area. A mixture of reasons. I wanted to see the cat, a change of environment, but also I didn't want her meowing loudly on the camera. I didn't, want to have to keep talking through that. And also, I knew what people were going to say, and I was right. So I just thought, just to avoid the headache. But then something switched, and I was like, I wanted to go back up to my apartment, and I was like...
The thing that switched when Chantal was down in the gym during that live stream is that she was uncomfortable because there were people outside or people passing through, and she really wanted ice cream.
Why am I staying here just because, like, why do I care what these people think? Why do I care? I'm not going to...
Yeah, that's why she told people, Ari. Exactly.
Why am I not living the life how I want to just because of what people are going to think?
She got snacky.
Go ahead, call me an animal abuser because there's zero truth to it. So that's what clued in, and I said, I'm going upstairs, my cat's in heat, it is what it is, think what you want. And of course, right away, oh, she's an animal abuser. I knew it. That's why I was...
This isn't right away. This is, in your own words, 10 months later. So you had, at minimum, 7 months to get your cat fixed, and you refused to. So what the fuck were you doing in those 7 months? I thought you were in Thailand, but that all happened before the heat situation type of deal. So for 7 months, Chantal, answer the question. What were you doing instead of vaccinating and spaying your cat? What were you doing? Stealing about, eating snacks, sucking flavor salt off your pea fingers, streaming. That's it. What have you done in 7 months that stopped you from taking Julia to the vet? I'll wait.
In the gym, but I don't care because it's not true. So if it's not true, you don't care about it. That's how it goes. And after this video, I'm not even going to talk about any of this anymore.
Proceed many, and never followed through on any of it outside of laying charges against old mate only to rescind them so she could sleep with him again. Grim.
If you come into my streams and you accuse me of being an animal abuser, I probably won't care, but you'll probably still be blocked by mods. So whatever, we don't need that negativity. You don't have a business in my stream anyway watching me if you think I'm such a horrible person. But
Chantal, and this is why you need to refresh your audience every 3 to 6 months, because something will come up and everyone will be like, ew.
Yeah.
I'm not watching this, but also I'm intrigued, so I'll go watch it somewhere else.
I would hurt myself before I ever did harm to my pet.
She's preparing to sue all of us in that time. She's getting her papers together.
So, yeah, and I'm pretty sure the veterinarian wouldn't do harm to my pet. So for them to suggest that in the first place, and yeah, she did get the baths, she did get the vaccines, but again, none of that is like anyone's business, like what I do with my pet, like at all.
Really is when you make your pet content. It really is. If you want people to not talk about your cat, don't make your cat content.
she's very happy. So anyways, I don't have anything else to say about it, just that. And again, that's going to be the last time that I ever talk about this.
Hey Brandon, good to see you.
She will not go into heat for a while, and inshallah, and we will take care of it before that happens again. So
sure, you will be held accountable, and not by your audience, because most of those people have gone, but by, you know, everyone else.
So we have decided she will be spayed eventually, but just right now this was the best option. Like I said, we are traveling. It was too soon that it happened. So yes. Anyway, I guess that's it. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next video.
Okay, bye. Animal neglector. All right, moving on. We've got a live stream which is entitled "Come Chat." I'm just gonna make sure it's still good to go. It's 2.5 hours. Oh my god, I don't think I had that much time. But we'll watch it at speed and we'll just jump past the hey toothpaste, hey cookies, hey teardrop, blah blah blah. Katie, lovely to see you. Hello, thank you so much for gifting 5 channel memberships. Welcome or welcome back to Caddy Max, Tiny Bean, great name, Voorhees, and Tattoo My Toes. Lovely to see you all. Enjoy the emojis, and please make sure you thank the lovely and fabulous Katie Bird for the gifts. Thank you, Katie. Appreciate it. All right, Chantal. This is a look. This is a lot of look. This is a textured look. Textured.
Hey Lizzie. Yeah, Ghostface. Hi, Orange Pop. I know.
Voodoo, thank you for the super chat. Voodoo says they're broke. She can't afford travel and Spain. Maybe. It doesn't make sense why she couldn't afford it in 7 months. 7 months.
Fans make my eyes water too.
7 months. Thank you.
Babe, do you know who Taylor Swift is?
She just asked, do you know who Taylor Swift is? She did.
Need to use primer, Shannon? I use moisturizer, but apparently it's not enough. I think what's the best blurring primer?
What's the best blurring primer? Look, you can do it. Look, the power of makeup is unreal. For you, I think water, sunscreen, that'll help to start. Vaseline. Maybe Vaseline. ACB, oh my god, hi. Thank you for being here, lovely. Good to see you. And happy 41 months. AC says, making my first pair of hip pads. Ooh! Ooh, what's the trick with that one? Don't you make them like the shape of Texas. Right? How big are we going? How big are we talking though? Lovely to see you, mate. Hope you're having a good day. And Brandon, thank you for the support and the super chat. Brandon says, anyone know where her YouTube plug is? What are you talking about? Chantal doesn't have a YouTube plug. This is crazy.
Lockout did just go live. I can't compete with them. Hey, Char. I don't think... How many of you watched
Soap.
I didn't hear. Actually, I was wrong. Maximum is 5. 5 on what, Leslie? Oh, the Brazil nuts, yeah. Elf putty primer. Okay, Elf is cheap.
Yeah, reduced sugar, reduced carbohydrates, increased hydration, healthy fats, all good things for skin.
And halal. So...
Soap.
I can get down with that.
Oh, an exfoliant. You might need a chemical exfoliant, Foodie.
I do.
Probably not a mineral, not a physical exfoliant, because that might scratch up the business. A chemical exfoliant would help.
Hi, babe.
Wasn't Chantal buying the original, or the ordinary? The ordinary? It's ordinary, right? She was buying that at one point in time.
Fan. Actually, maybe if you just push it this way a bit. Let me see. Yeah, that's good. Yep.
Oh, wash your bedding, yeah, and your fabrics. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Very helpful.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. Look at the cat looking at you.
What? What?
We do.
It's 2:30. Julia.
Oh god, sorry. I didn't notice he was there.
She loves her bot. She has no face from the side. What's wrong with this genetic freak? No, I'm kidding. I love you, Juice.
Adorable.
Yeah, she is.
You okay now?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe a little over this way more, maybe, I don't know. Like at my, like... Or maybe over... Okay, yeah, that's fine. Thanks, babe. No, that's too much now, I can't feel it. Okay, perfect.
I thought it was getting cooler in Kuwait now. She's got full AC and a fan. Wow.
Thanks, babe. Thanks. Thanks, fan man. I'm just kidding. Sweet love. Okay, who did I miss here?
Can everyone else see that this relationship is turning into the Pete and Chantal relationship. Is anyone else getting that? Not just me.
Missy Fits, Anonymous, welcome salam. Why am I all glittered up? I'm glittered up for you guys. Putty Bite. You don't need... Hi, Chewy's mom. It's better than the expensive stuff. All right. Justine, welcome. Thank you. Sam G, thank you.
Lux, thank you for being here for 35 months. Lux says SPF 50 plus moisturizer is a must, especially for us Aussies. I agree. I got a big vat of SPF 50 in my bathroom that I put on before I leave the house.
Dermaplaning? What is that, little nitty? I have to look that up. I have to look up some things and take it serious. Hey, YouTube lover. I was thinking today about my diet. And, I realized...
Yes!
that I understand people who... I make these announcements that I'm going to do really good, and then I don't do good, and then, you know...
We know.
It's disappointing, and then I eat things on camera, and I'm happy about it, and it makes it look like I'm just taking my health as a joke.
You do, ma'am. You want to talk about well documented. You do.
And I realize that, but I you know, I guess at the end of things, like, I guess what I just have to do is tell you guys that I can't make those promises because, like, I'm having such a hard time cutting out unhealthy food. Like, despite my health problems, I know that it's, like, you know, really important for me to get healthy. And, you know, every day I wake up, I say that I'm going to do it. But
then you don't, and that's the cycle.
And I just don't, you know, like, it's just too hard, and I end up just not caring enough. Like, I don't know if it's not caring, but so I'm trying to think of ways like that I can occupy my mind and become obsessed with something healthier, something that
get a hobby, find an interest that's probably not raging on the internet. You need to find something that's like entertaining for your mind and your hands that will take time, a hobby, a craft, a skill, a career, whatever, that also doesn't have a high emotional like stake, because you could say that Chantal doing YouTube, for instance, or being on a live stream is like, it occupies her hands and mouth and mind. Hands, maybe less hands, more mouth than mind. But because she's engaging with her chat, her emotional state is consistently in flux, and we've kind of seen that over the last week or two, where she's just ended every stream, it just devolves into talking about reaction channels, and she gets upsetty, spaghetti and ragey and angry, and then she leaves the stream in a particular emotional state, and then no doubt takes it down on the fridge. So you need to find something that is fulfilling and interesting to you, but that can also be like calming and take your focus, but not result in like frustration or rage or anger. Or go to therapy. Or both. Probably both. Crochet and therapy. There you go. Start there.
That the results will pay off for me, and I can remind myself of that every day, you know? Sure. Thank you so much for the corgi with the hearts. I really...
Jigsaw puzzles on your iPad? Jangle, that sounds great.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
That sounds fun.
I appreciate it. I gotta give you a heart. My little short fat fingers.
Sudoku's so easy. Well, no, it's not always easy, but like it's an easy thing to get into.
But like, what about just focusing on, I noticed that, you know, keeping tidy and organized and self-care is like really time consuming. Like, you know, what if I did, like yesterday I said like I don't wash my feet or take care of my feet.
Ew, did she? Ew! Wash your feet. Ew! She's gonna have to start moisturizing her feet and everything, because she's gonna get like dry heels and cracks in her skin and all of that stuff, and that's really bad for diabetes. So Chantal, wash your feet. Wash and moisturize your feet. Also, maybe a pedicure. Clip your nails. Pedicures in Kuwait? Go get a pedicure.
What if I did that? What if I...
Ew!
like took the time to do self-care every day, like a whole routine of it, like that would make me feel good. Like actually do some kind of like exercise, not go all out on Jane Fonda, but just do like, start with 10 minutes a day. That's at least something I can say that's accomplishable and it's easy and I can do it 10 minutes.
Go for a walk for 10 minutes. Just go for a walk. If you can't do it outside, go get on one of the machines down in the gym. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, literally just do laps of the apartment.
You know, until I'm able to do 15, until I'm able to do 20. And then like do some kind of self-care where it's like, you know, skincare routine, feet routine, you know.
Feet routine?
Stuff like that.
Okay, I don't think you need to do a feet routine daily, but if that just means washing your feet daily, okay, great, do the routine. Chantal, I hate to ask you this question, but how do you think other people exist? Because, like, you have more time than most to do whatever you want. So how, like, how? How?
You know? Yeah. The thing is, Leslie, like, I've been to, like, an eating disorder center. You know, I've been in and out of therapy and stuff like that.
Oh, that's true, Travis, actually. Yeah.
So I don't know.
Maybe she is concerned about that because of the diabetes. Maybe this is where the daily conversation has come from.
But yeah, maybe, which I'll have to look into. But here it's I don't know. Yeah. I noticed that I enjoy doing that and I feel better. Like whenever I, you know, take the time to really like take care of myself and think, okay, like, you know, I won't have the instant gratification right now of eating like a large pizza. But after I eat that pizza, I'm going to feel like crap and like back at square one. And, you know, whereas if I just focus, like, I don't know, it's hard. I don't know. Yeah, Josh, I did.
I mean, all I know is what worked for me, which was if I'm very conscious of the food I'm eating and if I count my calories and do all of that stuff, then I am far better off than doing it intuitively. But I don't know, Chantal. You seem to be between a rock and a hard place and acknowledging the fact that you need to change but refusing to actually do anything about it. So that's on you, gal. Zing, thank you for being here and thank you for the super chat. Zing says she almost gets it. She's mostly bored. Yeah, 100%. I mean, like, her entire audience has been telling her that since day one. If she had something to do, if she had something to do and something to, like, participate in that wasn't eating on camera, she might actually find, like, fulfillment or joy or interest in something else. But it's just food.
Didn't she get, like, picked up? Yeah, I tried intermittent fasting. Pop my channel out. Yeah. Jen, I prefer to do my, like, activities in private, like with exercise, because it's, like, too hot to exercise in hijab, that's why. I don't mind doing swimming, though. Yeah, you have to stack them up, Sunset. That's the thing, like, I don't know.
Tamara, I think so.
Yeah, Anastasia. I was on Ozempic before, but I can't get those things here. Hearing what you need to do and putting it into practice, exactly. It is very different. You know what I mean? LaFonda, facts. I know, fast.
Oh, I didn't even think about the Voodoo Zen. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think she's washing for prayer.
Food is so addictive.
But, you know, that's none of our business because she's never made that content or anything.
I deleted my community post because I don't want to get, like, my mom told me not to give it attention. She's even smarter than me. I
did see the community post.
Mad, and she's like, it's a
pass.
Okay, cutie, I just block and delete and, you know. But it's just like, they know it bugs me. Like, they target your family because they know it bugs you. Like, it bugs me to a degree that people have that in their mind to blame my mom for, you know, like, what I go through with food. I haven't lived with her in 23 years. She actually encourages me to eat healthier. She makes me meals when I go there, you know. I'm the one who sneaks off and eats pizza after, you know. So it's like, has nothing to do with her, you know. And if people really knew her as a person, like, she's an amazing person. Amazing. Getting gastric bypass thoughts and glares, really? Wow, good for you. It does really help. Like, it's the most successful statistic-wise for, you know, keeping weight off long-term and losing weight. There are people, you know, with eating disorders and food addictions and stuff who do gain the weight back from surgery. And so there's a chance of that. But there's also a chance, I don't know.
Chantal's not prepping for surgery.
I don't know.
Let's take that fantasy out of the conversation.
It's also a long wait list, and, like, in the meantime, I have to figure out something too. Cravings, yeah.
What's wrong with her eyes? I don't know. I think it's the Temu makeup. Makes everything really, like, closed.
I have no idea who it is, Josh. Yeah, I have to walk. I know, Jen. Yeah. Yeah, Sherry. Hi, baby girl. What are you doing with Mom? What are you doing with Mom? What do you do?
Can I skip
Hey, Olga.
Julia?
Hi, Judy. Thank you, Judy. No, I can't get... like, Ozempic is too expensive here. Like, really expensive. And I think it's only for Kuwaitis. Even surgery has a 50% regain rate. Yeah, losing weight is really hard, really hard. Hi, ECP! Treadmill, yeah. Hi, Charles. Actually, diabetes runs in my entire family, even in the non-overweight people. So I think there's like a huge genetic aspect to it.
Type 1. Is type 2 genetic? I know type 1 is.
Literally, I think everyone in my family. My grandpa, my grandma had it. Yeah, my mom developed it when she got older. And she's not that overweight. But she's shorter than me, so. But she's...
Type 2 diabetes does not have a clear path of inheritance, although many affected individuals have at least one close family member, such as a parent or sibling with the disease. The risk of developing type 2 diabetes increases with the number of affected family members. Is type 2 diabetes genetic or hereditary? Is. Scientists have linked several gene mutations to a higher diabetes risk. Not everyone who carries a mutation will get diabetes. However, many people with diabetes do have one or more of these mutations. Oh, interesting. Offspring of a parent with diabetes have a lifetime risk of type 2 diabetes of 40%. Oh, there you go. Oh, type 1 is higher than type 2. Right. Gotcha. Yeah, there you go.
Not really overweight. Like, she used to be a while ago, but now she's, like, lost a lot of weight. She's on Ozempic, too. But, yeah. Yeah, she doesn't nearly eat as much as, she doesn't eat that much. She's on Ozempic. She's on medication for diabetes, and her sugars are still not the greatest, so. Richard Simmons. Dancing? What do you do? What do you do? You want to see Mom? You want to be near Mom. Hey, I'm so awful to you. You just want to be near me. Hey. Mama. Hi, baby girl. Juice.
That stupid cactus.
What are you doing? Huh. What are you doing, Juice? She's cute. Thank you. Yeah, genetic. It's true, yeah. Like, if I didn't get it this young because of my weight issues, I probably would have ended up getting it later in life, but... Because my grandma, like, she used to be very overweight, like I told you, like, when she was younger. In her fourth.
I don't care. No offense, I don't care about stories about grandma. Sorry. Apologies. I don't care. Do not care. Ain't got the time.
No, you can't. I never had the thought that, oh, I can eat what I want because I'm taking insulin. No, it's I eat what I want because it's just...
You did before you got put on insulin. You said, I'm not the type of person who will eat an entire pizza and then just take insulin to balance it out. That was your entire plan. You literally took your thoughts and put words to them. That was your plan.
It's hard for me not to. Like, it's honestly just... Like, food has just always been such a huge part of my life, and when I take that away, even for a few hours, I feel weird.
For a few hours? Dude.
Like,
dude, listen to yourself. Therapy.
Naked. Like, honestly. Like, I just feel like something huge is missing, and, like, how am I going to cope with life now?
Yeah, that sounds like therapy.
And it's also, like, I don't want to cope with life with other things. Like, I don't want to. That's, like, my brain always. But then I think, okay, I don't like feeling this way. I want to walk more, like, and I want to, like, live longer. But... I don't know. What if you end up trying to get healthy, all this stuff, you live in misery for a while getting healthy, and then you just die anyways of something else? Well, I know it's stupid, but... Hi, Allison!
It's absolutely, like, a ridiculous logic to follow.
Only God knows when our time is.
Man, because in her mind, diets are punishment. And that's, like, a big thing that Chantal just has never gotten over. That diets are punishment, that... me telling myself no is punishment, that me not fulfilling all of my cravings is punishment. And if you view it like that, like, yeah, of course you're gonna have a, like, hard relationship with food.
Really, honestly. Crocheting? What do you think?
Like, Chantal thinks that not being able to eat everything and anything that she wants at any point in time is a punishment.
That food.
And that's crazy. Like, if you think about it that way, yeah, of course you're not gonna want to participate in saying no to yourself.
Obsession. Eating less, smaller, healthy options, yeah. I'll be okay with the flight, yeah. It's not too long.
No, food is not everything to enjoy in life. And if Chantal had more fulfilling things in her life, she might learn that. But unfortunately, here we are.
I've been taking my meds.
Wheezy, yes, she's been on insulin for a while now.
Yeah, YouTube lover, I think so. Yeah, I know, Brittany. No, I haven't given up, but I don't think I'm, like, on a diet. I just want to try to make, like, little changes at first because it's overwhelming.
How about a meal plan?
Just getting rid of the condiments. Yeah, that would be a huge, because
Stop eating cheese. That's a big one for you. Maybe make it so that you only eat cheese every other day or on the weekends. Like, how about we reduce carbohydrates and limit our cheese intake? That would be a shocking first step.
Sissy. What I think triggered it as a
Stop putting cream in everything.
kid, I don't know, honestly. I think maybe just like I said, I just remember like being at my grandma's, being babysat, and asking for extra treats. Like, just I don't know. I think the food that we eat is just, a lot of it is highly addictive as well. You know, like puddings, they're full of sugar and cream, and they're so delicious, and it gives you that pleasure in your brain. You know, as a kid.
Don't buy puddings.
Chips and stuff like that. You know, but I don't know.
A bag of chips is like $7 at the moment. I ain't buying chips. I buy potatoes. And then I roast them. I made a delicious potato last night. Not a potato. I made like roasted potatoes with parmesan and garlic, and they were bangers.
Maybe a bit of me felt like how vulnerable my mom was, being a single mom and being out there alone, and you know, sometimes in crappy neighborhoods, because that's all we could afford. But at the same time, I never felt like I was missing something. I never felt like, you know, like I was always well fed. I always had food. I always had, like, our family would never let us go hungry or anything. So I don't think it was from like having a lack of food. Some people, like, for example, some people from like the Depression era, they become obese and obsessed with food because they didn't have food. And I was thinking maybe that's what it was, because we were like poor at one point. Not like, I guess not super poor compared, you know.
Chantel's first memory of food is a bag of chips. She could tell you in detail the flavor, the size, the texture, probably the brand. Like, that's her first memory, is a bag of chips.
You know, I still was fed and had clothes and stuff.
Oh, it was real palm, Eri, not shaky palm.
But maybe it's all the ugly haircuts I had as a kid. No, I'm kidding. Vinaigrette. Yeah, I just gotta try to substitute things like that are still satisfying. I don't know. Yeah, Jesus, true. It's not got no glitter. It's Kuwait glitter. Used to pee, make Chantal. My earliest childhood memory? My earliest one? Oh, I don't know.
Is she going to talk about chips now?
I'd have to think. Can Salah play some trash and champagne fist pump music? Oh, your Jersey Shore stream was funny.
On a battery low.
Yeah, it's a dopamine, exactly.
Ooh, BB, what marinade did you do?
Diabetic friendly food.
I've been working with this one that's like Worcester sauce and like mustard, powdered mustard. It's really good. Really
Yeah, that's basically oats, chicken, poached chicken. What else? No rice, no carbs.
Reducing your calories doesn't mean you just eat poached chicken. If you're being like really strict, chicken and fish are both great proteins, but
I love Crazy Frog. Karina, I also think eating healthy habits need to be taught. Yeah. That's why I try, when I really try to go on track, that's why I try to make it like even the doctor said, make sure that you eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner and have 2 snacks. And my brain is like so weird because it's like, that's a lot of food. Meanwhile, I will like double fist bonus sandwiches like it's nothing. Like, how does my brain work? Like, what? So
therapy girl. Like you are answering your own questions here.
I don't know. It's so weird. I can't explain it. It's hard to explain. Moderation? Yeah, that's the thing. Being too strict won't help, but yeah, I know. It's about which one's more important to me. Obviously, my automatic response is living longer.
Yeah, but it's not though, because your actions deny your words.
But it's just like, it's just really hard. I don't know how to deal with it really sometimes. And you can do any amount of therapy. They can talk to you about, you know, coping mechanisms, but it comes down to having to suffer that initial change, you know?
Girl, if you're not willing to change after being put in the ER because you ate too much cheese, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, well.
Add more cream, I guess.
Allah Almighty said in the Holy Quran.
Hey, Lux, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Lux says, someone needs to be a match up of this and the convo where she was bedbound. Oh, yeah, when she was saying, I'll never mistreat my body again. Blah, blah, blah. When she said she took her health for granted, I was praying she got healthy. Yeah, that wasn't too long ago either. Was that this year? I think that was this year. Yeah, that was after she came out of the ER this time around in Kuwait, where she said how Western it was. Thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate it.
Allah rests knowledge of the hour. He sends down the rain and he knows what the wombs contain. No soul knows what it will earn tomorrow. And no soul knows in what land it will die. Allah is all-knowing, all-informed. Yes, exactly, babe. Yeah. I think maybe I should just try to pray more, too. Become more spiritual, you know?
Sure, crack open the book.
Yeah, babe. They have veggie pasta. Veggie pasta? Yeah, I mean, I know it's my fault too. Like everything we do is a choice, right? Everything we do is a choice. But I'm just saying I have a really hard time with it. And yeah, I don't know. Being out of the house more. Yeah, I think once we travel it'll be better a bit, but then I think like when we're out doing something, sometimes it's overwhelming. Like there's a lot of people. I'm filming a vlog. There's exercise involved, which is a bit stressful. There's, you know, so in my mind I'm thinking I can't wait to go back to the air-conditioned hotel, get in my PJs, and order food. That's like, it's like a reward for doing what I have to do throughout the day. And it's just like,
Have to. Bro, you're on holiday.
it's always about food, you know?
Insane. Absolutely insane. I'm gonna treat myself to a nice little reward from all of this grueling vlogging that I've been doing by getting into my PJs and ordering food in. Okay. What a fun holiday. I can't wait.
Thanks, Scarlett. Being religious always helps. There's truth in religion to learn. Yes. Yeah, for sure. Thanks, ECP. I gotta read the Quran more, because honestly, have you ever read the, you know, whether you're a Christian, if you've read the Bible, if you read the Quran, if you read any, if whatever religious, read the book that, you know, comes with your religion, because honestly, like, I find when I start to read it, things make so much sense for me, and like give me answers that I've been looking for. Big plate to eat off of, go smaller plate. Yeah, that's, I know. Oh, okay, ECP. Cold turkey, yeah.
Lumps.
Girlfriend said he would repair your Kia with his pit. My Kia does need it, yeah. Oh, are there different blue pots? One got timed out or something? I don't know. No, crazy cat lady. I don't agree. Because, number one, it's not his responsibility. This is new for him. He's not used to these kind of things.
Weren't you crying? I'm assuming we're talking about Poopy here. Weren't you crying that you were going to come back and Poopy was going to help you take care of your health and help you with your eating and all of that stuff? That didn't seem to happen, did it? No.
You know, so all he can do is advise, and it's up to me at the end of the day. Same thing with anything. Same thing with a therapist. Same thing with a doctor. You know, fresh air is good. I know, but there's no fresh air. It's like super hot. You can't even breathe out there. So I'm looking forward to traveling and getting some fresh air. Yeah. Salah tries, but she gets upset. Yeah, I don't like people telling me what to do. That's not the answer.
Defiance.
Like, it's up to me. If I want to do something, I'm gonna do it. If I want to order something, I'm gonna do it. If I want to eat something, I hate people telling me what to do. Just let me do what I want. You know. Yeah, you can't
Great. Keep doing what you want because you're doing a bang up job.
force someone to make that choice. You know what I mean? Hey, Jess. Yeah, the air-conditioned malls, I guess. I hate malls, but... Hey, Danielle! But yeah, I can always find an excuse, so... I just have to work it out, so... Whatever that ends up meaning. The swimming pool? You have to want it for yourself, exactly, yeah. Yes, Ghostface. I'm not upset. I'm just like frustrated a little bit, you know?
Uh-huh. I can't wait. Do you know what, chat? Silver lining to all of this. We're going to get Chantal getting on a plane vlog.
Anyways.
How fun for us.
Harry's in this room with me. Howie! If someone nags me, I get annoyed and I'm more likely to ignore them. Yeah, exactly, Amanda. You want to succeed on your own. You go on Umrah? Yeah. Thanks, Sissy Fits. Let's get donuts after all this talk. Low energy stream.
Can we just suggest to her after having this conversation about a hard relationship with food about getting donuts in her chat? Wow.
Clear trip. The Temu glitter. It's not Temu. It's ColourPop. I'm gonna have to roll out of here to get out of here.
The stark realization.
Because, like, the couch is right close to the bed. There's no room in here for all the furniture we have. Yeah, Peter Griffin. Do they have Burt's Bees in Kuwait? No, beezing is beezing. Charles. I don't need to make demands of her and give her ultimatums like other people. Thanks, YouTube lover. Yeah, I will share, like, I will be transparent. Like, I can't promise people that I'm gonna eat a certain way or that I'm gonna, you know, always follow through with things, but I can promise that I'll be transparent about it. Like, I always come on here and say, okay, I'm not doing good with this or that, you know. Hi,
I mean, I think that's because you use it as an excuse to sit down and do a mukbang, but whatever.
love.
That's fine.
No.
That's all about perception. Perception? Perspective. That one.
Juice. I can't say where I'm going on a trip. It's gonna be a surprise.
I'm so interested when we're actually flying out, though.
Walking an exercise.
How far away is it? Because we've seen that suitcase in the living room for a while now.
Yeah. I hate it. I want a hover person, like on Wall-E.
She is like the humans from Wall-E.
Did you get travel? Yeah, I did have fast food today. Travel insurance? Maybe.
You should probably get travel insurance, Foodie, just in case.
Oh. Oh no, the hamster made noise. Now the cat is gonna... You have to see this.
Cherry, hello. Yes. Yes, in short, yes.
Juice?
Why is your cat in the same room as your hamster?
Why are you weird looking? What are you doing?
Poor Julia.
You want to have your own podcast? Do you want to have a podcast? Why are you cute? It should be illegal to be cute. Julia.
That cat looks like she is so sick of Foodie shit.
Babe, look. Mama. Hi, Mama.
Julia, go poop in her bed.
What do you do? What do you do?
She hates her.
You want to get the hamster?
I think Julia's just got stank face, and I love that for her. She's got such a little attitude.
Don't you? Yes. What? Why do you look every time I do that? Diaz always looks bothered. She's cute. Thank you. She's looking at Harry. Stop it! This is why we have to shut the door every time we leave here. I'm gonna miss her too much. Like, I can't even think about it. She always looks annoyed. That's how she looks. I don't know why. Yeah, she has amber eyes, right? I think? Orange eyes? Where's the blue pot? I didn't even know they were toned out. Nice, it was mutual. Have fun. 3-year anniversary. Mashallah. Miss W, you think so? Yeah, this is too bold of makeup, I find. I hate it.
See, Lexi, yeah, I was confused because I thought when they moved in here they had a cat tree, but no. Misremembering. Probably Villa.
Hey, Christopher Moon.
Also, a cute little cat tree set up in the living room where, like, the couch is, so Julia could look outside. Instead of being in the same room as Howie, which is very confusing. Why are we in this room?
I know, Leslie. Me too. I hate the lipstick gummies you get. Locked in a cage. Well, maybe if you're a hamster, you won't know better. They have the brain the size of a friggin' sunflower seed. I'm just kidding. I let him out, and I hug him and kiss him and give him lots of treats. Would you mind being in a cage if you had a really fluffy bed and a lot of treats?
The cage is too small for Howie.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna watch it, Strawberries and Cream. Thanks, Leslie. Mama.
Does she walk with her plaque? Yeah. Well, she is not in the living room, which is it's very confusing. But also, Chantal doesn't have a plaque, you guys. What are you talking about?
What you do? Your parrot loves this cage? Can you do a react to lolcow live? I'm not good at reactions, I don't think so. Right? You want me to?
But it's also easy.
Those
According to Chantal.
things have much worse lives. Also in captivity. Cage life is common. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. He would love to just roam around. He doesn't know better. There's too many dangers to just let him run around the house. Number one, there's a cat. Oh my god, look at this. What the hell is she doing? Juice?
Just leave your cat be. Oh my god. You know what this is? This is her cat being like, this is her cat grounding. This is Julie being like, okay, I know she's in the room with me, and I know she's gonna screech and be loud, but there's nothing I can do, so I'm just gonna breathe through it. I know she's there. I know she's gonna make that stupid kissy face noise. It's fine. Everything is fine. Julia's talking herself off the ledge. Poor Julia.
She's looking at Harry's cage.
She's astral projecting to a better place. Yeah, she's imagining Chantal on holiday and being left alone.
What? Are you annoyed that I won't let you have the hamster?
Julia needs a tarot reading. Okay. She's counting to 10.
Oops.
We'll do a tarot reading for
So yeah, I
Julia
know this room
today.
it's just basically a whole bunch of furniture, but it's comfortable in here. I don't know. What am I up to today, Steve? Not too much.
Okay, chat. Who's interpreting the tarots today? Julia's past. The upside down hermit. I'm assuming that's meaning Julia was alone in the past and is now not alone. Well, things changed. Present, the Hierophant. Very good. Right side up. And then future, the upside down emperor. So I'm reading was alone in the past. Hierophant. Well, I mean, I guess for the audience, she's kind of seen as a bit of a light, a little bit of a focal point for the audience. And the upside down emperor is, I'm imagining Julia will have something to do with Poopy's downfall. Julia will usurp them. Yeah, very good. In the future. Very good. Nice.
How can I be high? Like, drugs are illegal here. What the hell? Stupid idiot. Feeling better, or do you still have to keep her in the guest room? No, she's not in heat anymore.
Bear, me too. It's so much fun. I agree.
Recipe, she's perfectly fine now. Julia looks high on life. My mom used to have our entire house that color green. No way, really?
Oh, AC, you're here. Still. Hi.
After we come back from our trip, I'll organize this room. I know.
It's really fun. And the art's so good.
Oh, you hate it, babe. You hate how it is. He really wants to get rid of the bed and this cabinet, but I really don't. I like having an extra bed. Like, we don't sleep in it, but if you want to seal bees, if you have company, I don't know. But we can get rid of it if you want. No way hissy fits. Your mom really liked that green, eh? Yeah, the injection seemed to work. I'm happy it worked. Right when the vet pretty much said it would.
Leonie, I hope not.
You know?
Do you imagine?
So. Live stream in front of the green screen? Can make this room as a gym? That's a good idea.
Feel as if
Actually,
Howie would be like the Grand Vizier to
yeah, we can focus on that after we get back.
Julia's queendom.
You got to let Julie and Howie get to know each other, so little contact bit by bit and always stay in the room. He has gotten out a couple times and they come face to face and she doesn't really do anything. He like goes like Loki is trying to get a 5X shirt at the Trump rally. That would be me. I need a 5X, please. What? It's America. There's tons of fat people, just like in Canada. Come on. Yeah, I need more stamina. Anyways, I'll just walk and sit, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I used to pee. I don't think we would get much, but it's, yeah. I know Salah wanted to get me a treadmill, so. With the green screen, you can seal anywhere. 5X is an XL in America, Imani. What's the fattest state in the United States, by the way? I think it's like
What are we even talking about in this stream today?
Allen, Texas or something. Isn't it? Texas?
Well, I think Zoo,
Yeah.
I think she's particularly sweating because the AC in the living room, I think, is better than this room, which is why she's got the stand fan in here.
Is there new... I'm watching, by the way. Yeah, true. The ECP. I don't know, Leela. I have to check. I'm sure we can get similar things. I'm running out of collagen. I need more collagen. West Virginia, Jesse? Fattest state is the state of denial. Wisconsin, it must be all the cheese. Louisiana and Oklahoma. Mississippi. Florida.
She's just saying words.
I'm sure every state has like a degree of it, but...
Just saying words. Move on.
I was so amazed by the amount of different kinds of Pop-Tarts. And like just the amount of treats, the amount of Cheez-Its. There was like so many flavors of Cheez-Its. There was cheese
Someone reminded her about the time she went to New York.
in a can. There was... Oh...
God, foam more, Chantal. Pop-Tarts and Cheez-Its. Oh my.
I don't know, Zaya. I have them off in the reflections. It's always on my mind, you know? But I was just like... Oh man, I did some shopping that day. You have Fruity Pebbles. You have cheaper cheese. Remember when you got stuck in New York? Yeah.
The blood-stained motel. Yes, I do remember.
Is the whitening
What a
toothpaste
fun
working? I
trip.
can't tell. Yes, Pop-Tarts. New York people do a lot of walking. They get the weight off fast. Yeah, you don't drive anywhere in New York. That's true. That's true, yo mama. We don't have the Cheez-It wrap here. Andromeda, all the... Yes! Have Peloton sponsor you. All of the Oreo flavors. There's a lot of Amish in Ontario? I think so. Imagine if I grew up in the States, I'd probably be on 600-pound life. I don't doubt it. Hey, Dress to Impress. Hi, Wilma. Hello. Oh, I stuck up on Aero bars, Nestle Coffee Crisps, and Viva Puffs.
I will bite my tongue.
Oh, yeah. You guys don't have Big Turk also. And all dressed chips. Vegan food trucks. Sky, I just don't feel comfortable driving alone here right now. Maybe in the future, but...
Also, wasn't she called out for that first time she was driving? She did so illegally because, you know, tourist without international driver's license, etc.
Right now I'm a passenger princess. Vanessa, hello.
Hey, Sarah. Oh, not much. We're just catching
I've never
up
been to
with
the West Coast. It's
the
just so
start
far.
of Foodie's nonsense.
In-N-Out Burger.
I'm
Hi, Channel Interrupted.
probably going to have to pick this up again in about 12 hours.
I
Because
really
we are
want
48 minutes into a 2.5 hour live stream. And I've got to go soon.
to try In-N-Out so bad. You have no idea. It looks so good. The animal style fries. All dressed chips are the best, eh, Brian? You should try dipping them in French onion dip. You'll have gas, but it's worth it.
I feel like this stream is just food
Just don't use a
talk.
scooter like JB and Crash.
My God.
What happened? Hey, Lynn. Hello. You, Annabelle. What the fuck? I don't know. I think, West Coast is nicer. French onion dip is top tier. You love my channel? Thank you. I appreciate that. Babe. Oh. I'm gonna seal now. Oh, yeah.
I thought we were already doing that.
Comfortable sealing? No.
Do you guys remember Christopher? Of course you do. The plush llama in the villa. And how Chantal used to get zooted and just use Christopher as a pillow and live stream for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours a night. That's where I feel like we're at now. I feel like we've returned to the villa. We're pretty, like, this is pretty much that content. Just raging about reaction channels and my cats, and that's where we are.
ECP what? Oh my god. New York rats? Oh my gosh, no, I would freak out. And I think they're cute, but from a distance. We had a rat once and I freaked out. It kept coming up the drain, remember? Hey, Dream. Oh. Probably should... Oh, now it's not comfortable. No. It's a prey rug, but... They're good, Wilma, thank you. They're very good.
Chat, as entertaining as this was, I have things to do. So So, thank you very much for hanging out. I will probably be back in about 12 hours' time. We might finish this live stream. We might go into the one from the other day. Or if there's more content, we might cover that. Or maybe Ambi will do a live. Maybe. Didn't she say she was going to do Tuesdays or Wednesdays? Maybe Ambi will do a Buzzball live. Anyway, I've got to go. So thank you very much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Please make sure you wear your sunscreen, drink your water, hug your loved ones, have a snack, a nap. Take care of yourself today. Don't be a dumpster fire on the internet for those of you on the rewatch. Thank you for your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. Chat, you've been lovely. I've been Pulpy. If you'd like to hit the like button on the way out, I'd appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next video.